request. Wrigley said some documents were withheld due to an ongoing investigation involving former Senator Ray Holmberg. Deputy Attorney General Claire Ness warned that releasing certain confidential
LAUER Auto Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at LAUER Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with LAUER, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake. LAUER Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at LAUER Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's LAUER Auto Repair, 701-258-6308.
701-258-6308.
Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Experience the exhilaration of power in your hands at Bloodline Kinetics. Why Cerakote? Simply, it aids in firearm preservation while also giving your piece a unique look. Barrel threading, NFA laser engraving, bolt handle threading, mount, level, and bore, sight scope chamber rebarreling, and much more. Bloodline Kinetics is meant to reflect a long American lineage in gun ownership, who stand for the Second Amendment rights, Bloodline, and the science behind gun accuracy. Kinetics. To some, it's just a constitutional right that can go away. To us, it's in our American bloodline, and we believe it should stay that way. Here at Bloodline Kinetics, we understand that hunters, sportsmen, women, and gun owners should have a quality firearm. Stop and see us at 2008 Morrison Avenue 2 in Bismarck, North Dakota, 58504, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call 701-390-7997. Visit our website, bloodlinekinetics.com.
Looking for the best gun gear for every and any situation? Little Angry Man Arms LLC has you covered. Top-notch guns from top-name brands like Winchester, Glock, Sig Sauer, and Ruger to essential extras from Magpul, Streamlight, Hollow, Sun Optics, and more. Little Angry Man Arms LLC have everything to make your shooting adventures a success. Visit littleangrymanarms.com today and gear up for your next big hunt, competition, or home defense. Don't miss out on our exclusive deals. Little Angry Man Arms LLC, based in Trail City, South Dakota, your ultimate hunting partner.
At Horton Laser Craft, we believe in the power of personalization. Whether it's a cherished memory, a special occasion, or a unique gift, our custom laser engraving brings your vision to life. Our expert craftsmen and state-of-the-art technology ensure every piece is a work of art. From personalized decor to one-of-a-kind keepsakes, Horton Lasercraft makes every moment unforgettable. Horton Lasercraft is owned and operated by a local veteran and his wife located near Thunderhawk, South Dakota. They provide custom laser products at a reasonable price, and their turnaround time is fast and efficient.
Custom board cutting, glassware, decanter sets, mugs, assorted stainless steel jewelry, assorted tags, decor, custom acrylic nightlights, and much, much more.
Call them up at 605-545-7535. Horton Lasercraft, where memories are engraved.
Filling in after 9 o'clock. Playing Buck after 11, KFYR Cafe after 3 o'clock. And in just a moment, Guns in the 701.
Fire 550.
Friday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton show. We will dive into the absolute latest on the MAHA movement with our friend FDA Commissioner Dr. Marty McCary, and former FBI agent Nicole Parker will join us to talk about what she thinks is going on. Friday edition on Clay and Buck.
This morning at 11 on KFYR. Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th, streaming live only on Hulu. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Get tickets now at AXS.com.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on nonstop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
It's summer sales event time at Metropolitan Ford in Eden Prairie. Learn about and capitalize on the 2-year, 25,000-mile premium maintenance plan. Eligible for 2024 and 2025 Mustangs, the Escape, F-150, Mustang Mach-E, and many, many more. Buy or lease excellent rides during the summer sales event at Metropolitan Ford in Eden Prairie, 494 and 5. MetropolitanFord.com. It's your summer sales event superstore.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Low student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes? Homes.com. We've done your homework.
I'm here on the job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. Get more with Geico.
Joining us on this episode are real Spectrum customers, Monique and Greg. We hear your family is a big fan of Spectrum.
Family of 4, we have about 18 devices last time I counted.
2 teams require a lot of speed. Everything they do is online.
There's gaming, there's streaming. Spectrum is perfect for us. I mean, it just seamlessly connects all our devices with lightning speed.
Sounds like Spectrum is really committed to keeping you connected.
It's amazing.
Tired of spills and stains on your sofa? WashableSofas.com has your back. Featuring the Anabay collection, the only designer sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas start at just $699. Enjoy a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slipcovers made with performance fabrics. Experience cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam that's hypoallergenic and never needs fluffing. The sturdy steel frame ensures longevity, and the modular pieces can be rearranged anytime. Check out WashableSofas.com and get up to 60% off your Anabay sofa, backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Upgrade now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
What does Zyn really give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up all the possibilities of right now. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Here's what's trending now on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
All right, if you're building your perfect summer playlist, just open the iHeartRadio app because we've got all the summer vibes you need. We have every playlist and station you could want for pool days, road trips, beach hangs, all of it. Plus, Dollywood Radio is now on iHeartRadio. Yes, the park you know and love has its own radio station. So yeah, your summer soundtrack, we got it handled.
Explore the latest. Open the free iHeartRadio app and see what's trending now.
Coming up on 8:17 after 8, KFYR 550. Todd Mitchell. My good friend Clay Peterson, Guns in the 701. How's the weather where you are?
Oh, well, it's not horribly hot like yesterday, but that smoke even rolled in down south here. It's horrible out. I stepped out this morning and I was like, wow, I didn't think I was by a campfire, but evidently I am.
I just kept sniffing myself going, I took a shower, I put on deodorant. What the hell? Oh, it's not me, it's the outside. Okay.
But you guys talking about snow. No, not yet. Not yet.
Hey, that's all we need is a good foot of snow and the smoke thing would go away. Oh, come on. It would melt at 70s. It's only going to be in the 70s, and still in the 70s it would melt right away. What are you worried about?
Yeah. Snow would be so bad right now.
What? What? It would solve the smoke problem. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because if it snows, it means it got cold enough to freeze, which...
Well, just up until about 100 feet in the air, and then it can melt.
Then it can melt there and then become rain.
I mean, who cares if it's snow at 35,000 feet? It's as long as when it gets down here on the ground, it's nothing we have to.
As long as it's warm and hits us as rain, then we're good.
Right. Exactly. As long as it cuts through the smoke, we're good.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
See, we solved all the problems on the weather today.
You got all worried like I was trying to ruin the world and screw up everybody's summer. I'm trying to get rid of the smoke, and that would be an effective way. I'm not saying I know how I can get it to snow at 99 degrees, but, again, it's not about the temperature down here. It's about the temperature up there.
There you go. There you go.
As long as the clouds are freezing, that's all we can. Now, I got a feeling the world would have a bigger problem if we actually pulled that off. There's some other thing at play going on that we need to worry about. All right, you win. Let's not have it snow. Fine. Clay Peterson goes to the 701 RCBS launches reloading.
Yeah, I found this. I had no clue they even did this, and I was, I get a lot of alerts because I sign up for a lot of things. I have good topics, right? Well, RCBS has been, and they're not a sponsor of the show, unfortunately, but maybe we can get them on here.
Keep working on it.
So if you go to rcbs.com/reloading-hub, they do. I checked it out. They have a hub there, and a lot of people who don't reload or are new to it, they have questions. I mean, when I started out, I was fortunate enough that my father-in-law was a reloader, so he taught me. And that's kind of how that goes. If you don't have any clue, where do you start, right? And that's what I love about this. They've been in the reloading business for decades. I mean, they make a lot of great gear, and I've got some of theirs. I like Lee. I use a lot of different stuff. And I just hopped on there last night, and my goodness, just getting this thing started, there's a lot of great information on there. There's videos showing things. Midway USA kind of does that as well, but not like this. This is set up for anybody from a beginner to a novice to hop on it and get some great information on how to reload the gear, how do you prep your cases. I mean, to me, it's a one-stop shop, and that's kind of why I brought this today, because I thought, well, this would be great for everybody listening, that check them out and go out there and get some great information. I mean, I was very impressed. And, they said, they got Director Joel Hodgen, because our mission at RCBS has always been to support our hand loaders with the highest quality equipment and education. The Reloading Hub was created to make hand loading more accessible, understandable, and enjoyable for everyone from a beginner to seasoned pros. And it really is. And it looks like to me that they're updating it quite often already, but I was impressed. I thought, this is great. I do a lot of reloading. I know Jamie does a lot of reloading, and there's a lot of people listening to this pro do that. And if you can get some great information, why not, right?
Well, yeah. That's true about anything, Clay. Come on now.
Well, you could start. You could start shooting with me and Jamie, and then you can start reloading. Get a new habit that's expensive.
Because that's what I need. Yeah, okay. No, I do need to do that, though. I mean, I shot with Josette several years ago.
Josette was great, and I loved it when she had that shop over there on the strip in Mandan. But I think she's got another one open, don't she?
She's got her cigar place over on Main over there.
So,
Josette, if you want advertising, buy it, okay? We're not going to... Just kidding, Josette. You know I love you. It's my cigar-smoking gun wife. But
there you go. But she used to handle some of our FFL work for our banquets, and just was fantastic to work with. And very knowledgeable.
Very, very smart. Run circles around me. Then again, that doesn't everybody, so it's really not that big an accomplishment to run circles around me. But there we have it. Blazier goes to the 701. Coyote attacks dog and owner. Ouch.
Yeah, Jamie actually sent this to me. That, you know what? We can work with this, right? And it happened in Oregon, so, they don't have the best gun laws out there for the citizens. That's why I kind of wanted to talk about it. It's just a 55-year-old lady. She was out hiking outside of Portland on Wildwood Trail, wherever that's at, with her golden doodle, which I imagine is a cross between a poodle and a Labrador. So that's an odd combo. Named Bob. The dog yelped in pain. The coyote was standing there, and of course the dog was bleeding. Now, in those urban settings where they're either outside of town or they've got a trail going through in a kind of a wilderness area, this is becoming a problem. California saw this with mountain lions when they didn't allow that, hunting, and mountain lions were attacking hikers as well. They thought, easy pickings. Well, coyotes generally run from people. If you're out here, everybody knows that if they see a human or a vehicle or anything, coyotes take off running because they know there's probably shots going to be followed up real shortly. They've learned. So they don't really stand around or attack anyone. And that's what happened here. Attacked the dog. She decided to walk backwards and keep eye contact with the coyote. And basically, she said, "Don't you come near us." Well, yeah, that don't work any either. She said the coyote followed them for about a half a mile as she walked slowly backwards. And then when she thought the coast was clear, she goes, we're gonna run, which I can tell you a coyote can outrun any of us. So I don't know if that was the best advice.
What, really? Even you?
Even me. Even me. But see, I don't have to run, and this lady wouldn't have to run away either if she carried, and that's why I brought this up. I don't know. When I'm out and about, especially on the ranch, I carry quite often. You never know what you're going to find out there. I mean,
sure.
Could be a snake, could be a coyote, could be an illegal alien, whatever you might need. But so I did that. Anyway, you get out there, and if you got a rabid coyote, they're like anything else that has rabies. They're not thinking straight. And I wouldn't want to come up against one without some kind of means of defense. And that's, when you're out hiking or running, they make a lot of great gear now where you could carry a small self-defense pistol and have it on your person. It's really not that uncomfortable. And I'm not talking the 1911, which is a great firearm, but a little bit heavy if you're going to be out hiking and running, in my opinion. So get a great concealed carry. But when you're out there on the left coast, I'm not sure that's even probably legal out there in Portland. I really have no clue, but they don't have the best Second Amendment laws out there. But
Oregon's a little bit like Minnesota in that it's you get the outstate,
yep,
especially the eastern and central parts, and then you got Portland.
And then you got Portland, yes.
It's like two different places, so. I'm sure the outstate folks with ranches are going, stop looping me in with them.
They are. I have no doubt. It's pretty conservative once you get out of them urban areas.
Oh, exactly. I mean, you're running a ranch out there. You're not walking around with blue hair. And I mean, like another thing is, you want blue hair? Fine, have blue hair. It's just hard to take blue hair seriously sometimes. And it's not the hair. It's when they open their mouth and talk. There are plenty of people who are intelligent who do use unnatural hair color. I will absolutely give you that. But
I got to add one thing to this, though.
Yes.
Because the vet she said that the vet told her that the location of the bites indicated that the coyote might have been protecting a nearby den. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of coyote issues with attacking calves. I can tell you right now, there is no way to look at the bite and say, yep, it was protecting a den. There's a lot of reasons they bite and where they bite. I thought that was one of the dumbest things I read. I had to put that out there because you have no clue. It's possible. But that you can't tell by the bite. So anyway.
Well, I can't argue the point because everything about coyotes I know from the Acme Anvil Company. So.
Meet, get that road running.
Exactly. Actually, I guess you know what? I forgot. I have killed a coyote in my career.
Run it over?
Yeah, I killed it at 75 miles an hour. Destroyed the radiator on a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and that thing never drove right after that either.
Yeah, I have taken many coyotes, my trusty 220 Swift, and some in the protection of livestock. Some for fun because I'd like to eradicate them. And there, I just made a whole bunch of greenies mad now.
The weird thing is, I remember I was on the phone. This is kind of before everybody had the handsets and, or the hands-free rather. So I had the phone in my ear, and I look over, and it's like it's smiling at me. And I'm like, well, what, do you want to race? What is this about? But then darts underneath, and sorry, there's nothing I could do. It's done.
It's done.
But, yeah, so...
solid when you hit them. Even, I've had one dart in front of me. It doesn't happen often. I got one with my big diesel one time, and it even makes a thump. I'm telling you, they're kind of a solid animal when you hit them with a vehicle on the road. So
yeah, that's all the more reason to go get a GMC Sierra HD and not just get some soccer mom mobile like I had to drive back. Company vehicle, it wasn't mine.
But if you do it, you can always take it to Lauer Auto and get it. Stop it! See, I did it.
He whiz. A bunch of hoes we are. Clay Peterson Guns of the 701 829. More coming up here on KFYR 550 after 9 o'clock. No Michael Bell today. Jeff Simon fills in on Dakota Morning.
It's Mitchell in the morning. KFYR 550.
Reaction to closing the southern border again and clarifying federal public benefit. Todd Mitchell pinch hitting on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report.
Shetler's Construction is a company that offers Amish quality and no surprises. I can say that with confidence because I am David Shetler and this is our family-owned company. We help our customers design and create the buildings of their dreams. Join our many satisfied customers and achieve your dreams of a quality custom-built home, heated shop, or pole barns. Call me, David Shetler, at Shetler's Construction, 701-690-7713.
KFYR.
On Wednesday, the USDA closed southern ports of entry to cattle shipments again following the detection of New World screwworm in northern Veracruz, Mexico, about 160 miles north of the current sterile fly drop zones, 370 miles from the U.S. border. National Cattlemen's Beef Association and RCAF USA supported the move. NCBA CEO Colin Woodall praised USDA's vigilance, noting Secretary Rollins is balancing economic needs with herd protection. RCAF CEO Bill Bullard commended the swift action, calling it essential to safeguard the U.S. cattle industry and food supply. Both groups emphasized the importance of prioritizing national agriculture security over trade pressures as the screwworm threat advances northward. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, along with HHS, Labor, Justice, and Education, issued a notice clarifying the definition of federal public benefit under the 1996 Welfare Reform Law, identifying USDA programs subject to these rules and reinforcing that illegal immigrants are not eligible for such benefits. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins emphasized the need to eliminate fraud and uphold the law, stating illegal aliens should not receive government dollars. On April 24th, USDA directed states to enhance identity and immigration checks for SNAP eligibility. A May 6th letter required states to share SNAP records with the federal government, supporting transparency and compliance with Executive Orders 14218 and 14243 to protect taxpayer resources. And Purdue Extension recommends pasture renovation to improve forage yield and animal performance, including introducing desirable forage emerged species, liming and fertilizing based on soil tests, and controlling weeds. Dr. Keith Johnson emphasized that August, not fall, is ideal for seeding cool season grasses and legumes. Steps include overgrazing to reduce mulch, soil testing, and disturbing sod through tillage or herbicide like paraquat. No-till drills are best for seeding legumes. Select improved varieties suited to your region. Grazing should be managed to protect seedlings and encourage legume growth. Use rotational grazing and rest periods. Fertilize annually with phosphorus and potassium. Re-renovate when legumes decline. Find out more info at Purdue Extension Education Store. Solid Mitchell pinch hitting on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report.
KFYR, your ag authority.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th, streaming live only on Hulu. 15 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Get tickets now at AXS.com.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on nonstop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
Ever wanted to stay on vacation longer? Us too. With Vrbo's long stay discounts, you can stay longer and save more on select properties. Gotta love a win-win. Book the perfect summer getaway today with Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Your future self will thank you later.
It's summer sales event time at Metropolitan Ford in Eden Prairie. Learn about and capitalize on the 2-year, 25,000-mile premium maintenance plan. Eligible for 2024 and 2025 Mustangs, the Escape, F-150, Mustang Mach-E, and many, many more. Buy or lease excellent rides during the summer sales event at Metropolitan Ford in Eden Prairie, 494 and 5. MetropolitanFord.com. It's your summer sales event superstore.
Good morning, Doctor.
Doctor?
Hi, Doctor.
Doctor?
Dr. Jackson's practice is growing.
What do you mean we're still short-staffed?
He needs a good patient doctor.
How do we not have enough doctors to doctor all these patients?
And he doesn't have the patience to sift through hundreds of resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Here's what's trending now on the new and improved iHeartRadio app.
All right, if you're building your perfect summer playlist, just open the iHeartRadio app because we've got all the summer vibes you need. We have every playlist and station you could want for pool days, road trips, beach hangs, all of it. Plus, Dollywood Radio is now on iHeartRadio. Yes, the park you know and love has its own radio station. So yeah, your summer soundtrack, we got it handled.
Explore the latest. Open the free iHeartRadio app and see what's trending now.
Report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Stay connected when it matters most. Be prepared with Rapid Radio's walkie-talkies. With instant push-to-talk and LTE nationwide coverage, you can reach family and friends in any emergency. 100% private, no contracts, no hassle.
Stay safe. Order now at rapidradios.com.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Breezy, a couple of brief showers around this morning, then some clouds and sun today. The high at 76. Clear and cool tonight with the low at 52. Partly sunny, a little bit warmer tomorrow. The high jumping to 86. Sunshine, a very warm day on Sunday. The high up to 93. And then clouds and hot on Monday. The high Monday afternoon at 94. Get your weather news when you want it from AccuWeather.com and download the free app. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm Steve Williams.
8:35, 65. Some thunderstorm activity off to the southeast of Bismarck and elsewhere. The Canadian barbecue is cooking up something for us, I guess, because we've got that smoke. More Guns in the 701 and Clay next.
You've got an app for your music, but what about your favorite morning show, sports team, or live local news and weather?
See things start to change.
Yep, there's an app for all that too. iHeartRadio. Download the #1 app for radio, the free iHeartRadio app.
At Homes.com, we do whatever it takes to get you the in-depth info on local schools you won't find anywhere else. Things like student-teacher ratio, test scores, and school programs. And sometimes that requires attending school recitals. So many recitals.
That's my son. Isn't he terrific?
Yeah, a real prodigy. Homes.com.
Ding dong.
We've done your homework.
Run a business and not thinking about podcasting? Think again.
More Americans listen to podcasts than ad-supported streaming music from Spotify and Pandora. And as the #1 podcaster, iHeart's twice as large as the next two combined. So whatever your customers are into, true crime, sports, comedy, culture, they'll hear your message. Plus, only iHeart can extend your message to audiences across broadcast radio. And all this reach means everything. Just think about the universal marketing formula. The number of consumers who hear your message times the response rate equals the results. Now let's get those results growing for you. Think podcasting can help your business? Think iHeart. Streaming, radio, and podcasting. Let us show you at iHeartAdvertising.com. That's iHeartAdvertising.com. Or call 844-844-iHeart. One more time, call 844-844-iHeart and get podcasting working for you.
I can't think about my Uncle Chris without thinking about the craziest night of my life. The Uncle Chris podcast tells the story of my Uncle Chris, a real character, a garbage truck driver from South Carolina who is now buried alongside the founding families of Panama. Wild stories about adventure, romance, crime, history, and war intertwine as I share the tall tales and hard truths that have helped me understand Uncle Chris. Listen to Uncle Chris on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Uncle Chris and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
With the Hilton Honors Surpass card, you can get to more rewarding summer stays sooner than you think. Enjoy an intro annual fee offer. Plus, earn 130,000 bonus points after spending $3,000 in eligible purchases on your card in the first 6 months of card membership. Apply today at HiltonHonorsAmex.com. Hilton, for the stay. Terms apply.
And reoccurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could it be lower testosterone?
Lower T.
Happens to most guys after 40. I was in the same boat until I started using Nugenix Total T2.
Total T2, the new one I've seen on TV.
Yep, it's the next generation testosterone booster for both free and total testosterone. It's packed with even more man-boosting power, sending nitric oxide levels skyrocketing in just 3 hours.
It actually works?
I feel like I'm in my 20s again. I've got more energy, better results in the gym, and things are even better in the bedroom. Send them a text and get a complimentary bottle.
Text now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T2, the #1 testosterone brand at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo X, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, absolutely free. Text Rocky to 369-369. That's ROCKY to 369-369. Rocky to 369-369.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
840 at KFYR. Down to the 701. Todd Mitchell, Clay Peterson. So what are the Canadians cooking up there anyway?
I don't know, but I sure wish they quit doing it every summer.
Or at least send us some.
Oh,
that's the least they could do. Hey, we got smoked whatever you want. What do you want? It's all smoked now.
Yeah, smoked moose.
if the moose breathes in all that smoke, is it already smoked then at that point?
Smoked all the way through, right?
does it, I don't know. How does that work? Is it smoked meat, or do you still have to smoke it to have smoked meat? Because it seems to me it's awfully smoky already. Because you think it's bad. If we complain about it, it's bad here. Heck, those poor people. Imagine being in Flin Flon and you got, a flame all around you and you're supposed to evacuate, but where do you go?
Yeah, no kid. And people don't realize that's a different subject, but the wildlife and livestock that breathe that in, what's the effects of that later on? Because, it's not good.
Smoked meat.
Well, smoked meat, yeah.
That's what we're shooting for, Clay. Come on now. What are you going to put a little mask on all the piggies? Is that what you're going to do?
Well, if I have pigs on my place, it means something went real bad around here because they're a great disposal unit. We'll just leave it at that.
I could just see some Canadian greenie going, we have to protect the animals, so we have little gas masks that we're going to put on them.
We'll put a mask up front on the mouth, and they'll put their little fart things on the back so they can suppress the methane. Yeah, there you go.
Remember, that wasn't an AOC that said something about that? Like, we need to the methane. We have to do something about the methane, and what?
I know.
Some people need to spend some time on a ranch. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's just get them on a ranch for a couple of weeks, and I'll shut them up.
Yeah, it's crazy, some of the metropolitan areas, and no clue whatsoever.
I mean, and I fully realize I'm city born and bred and all that stuff, but I have an appreciation for how it all works. I'm not so dumb. Food comes from a store. Yeah, okay, whatever.
When I had to travel out east, around the D.C. area, for NRA, and then we'd meet a lot of people, go out to eat, and we went to a place where some of our staff, even the people that supported us out there in the field, they didn't. She's like, "Oh, I don't eat meat." I go, "Why?" She goes, "Well, I hate the fact that they're just killing, baby calves." I go, "What are you talking about?" She was talking about veal, and then how they're crated up, and it was like, whoa. I said, they haven't done that for years. I mean, they don't raise veal that way anymore. And I said, I need to educate you on how beef is actually produced. But she never left that metro area, out there in Virginia around Fairfax and D.C. And her perception was a cow was in the zoo and probably needed a brown one for chocolate milk, Yeah.
I still remember seeing some college survey years ago now, but 7% of college kids in the survey thought chocolate milk came from a brown cow.
I'm
like,
crazy?
Then where does Strawberry Quick come from then? Because I've never seen a red cow. Where does Banana Quick come from? Where's that yellow cow out there?
I got red cattle, but they all give white milk, so I guess they're racist. I don't know.
All milk matters. Okay, I said it. There, I said it.
Oh, so
I'm more of a chocolate milk fan, though. So I'm,
I just like milk, but chocolate white, it's all good.
If you're probably dealing with some sort of mental illness if you pour chocolate milk on Cocoa Krispies.
Oh no, that sounds great.
You do that? You do that? Really?
I love chocolate.
Put some chocolate chips on top of it too while you're at it.
I put chocolate frosting on chocolate too.
Chocolate frosting.
Or I'd get a chocolate dipped cone with chocolate ice cream, in it. So yeah, go to Dairy Queen.
Sure, I do that.
That's awesome.
Death by chocolate. Because that's what you want for dessert. Death.
Yeah, perfect.
Who decided that was a great name for a dessert?
I don't know.
How about Eternal Life by Chocolate? Couldn't we have called it that?
Heavenly chocolate.
Yeah. Well, there's angel food cake and devil's food cake. Who decided that?
I don't know. All good stuff.
You can't serve devil's food cake in church. Come on, you're just tempting fate there.
Yeah.
Don't do that. My grandfather used to put sugar on Frosted Flakes. I remember the first time I saw that. I'm like, dude, what? Do you not want teeth? Or what's the goal here?
Bounce off the walls after that.
He was 5'2" and maybe 90 pounds on a fat day, so I had no room to talk. I was born weighing more than 90 pounds, so.
I don't know. Yeah, I've been 90 pounds for literally decades. I'm okay with that.
Wind's not blowing us over, is it?
That's right.
846 at KFYR. Clay's here, Guns in the 701. So what will happen to suppressor sales in the next 6 months?
Well, yeah, we've been talking about, the one big, beautiful bill, and, when it was on Michael's show, I think Jamie's even talked about it, about, how the $200 tax stamp is going to be zeroed out. Well, and that's 6 months away. I don't know about anybody else, but I have put off my suppressor purchases now until that tax goes away. Why pay an extra $200 per suppressor? Well, I think you're going to see a slump between now and the end of the year when that finally goes into effect. And Silencer Co., and some of these bigger ones, they're able to kind of eat that. And they were running a $200 tax stamp special where you could buy their banished suppressor and not pay the $200 tax stamp fee. Thing is, the government's never just going to say, "Oh, you know what? We love that. Go ahead. We'll waive it too." Yeah, that's not going to happen. So these companies are just paying it, and they'll be able to do that. I mean, they're a huge company, and good for them and being successful. But what about the smaller guys? You got like our guy down there, Jacob with Bloodline. He's going to be getting into that business now, but he's a startup local company, and there's several of them out there. They can't eat that $200 tax stamp. So I don't know what this is going to do, but I imagine that the bigger guys are going to continue. I do know that some of these companies have said, hey, come January 1st, and I have no doubt this is what's going to happen, there's going to be such an influx of orders for suppressors that you're going to be waiting months just so they can keep up and be able to produce them. So some of them are actually saying, we're taking pre-orders, and we'll get you on the list. Come January 1, come on in, do the paperwork, and then purchase. So that's a good idea, and I think that's how the smaller companies are going to be handling that, and it's a great idea. Go ahead and get your pre-order in and get your suppressor ready to take delivery after January 1st. But if you need it right now, you're probably going to have to look at the bigger companies, and I think that you're going to see this $200 tax stamp, I guess, deduction, and they're going to cover that cost. And, I don't know. Every company, they don't take a loss just for the fun of it, do they? No, some might, but I imagine you're going to see them, they're going to put that cost in the price somewhere. I just don't see selling thousands of suppressors and eating the $200 fee. I just don't.
We have a Second Amendment friendly governor. Can't he just make that illegal in North Dakota?
Wouldn't that be
nice? Come on, you got district judges saying President Trump can't do this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Just
go ahead.
I'd say, look, let's know. It's what would they call it? Kelly just decided. Kelly. I probably should refer to him as Governor Armstrong, being in the media.
Yeah, I make the same mistake. I've known him for a while too.
Well, I think he's probably cool with it, but there's still etiquette and all that.
Could do it. Call it the $200 Freedom Act or something, or Freedom Executive Order. But yeah, let them challenge it in court. Of course, you're probably going to lose that.
Here we go. A North Dakota state rebate.
There you go. Perfect.
$200 rebate from the state of North Dakota to make up for what the feds are trying to do to us. Come on, Governor. Let's get that going here.
And I know he owns several. So, yeah.
He's looking at his radio right now, going, "Shut up, Mitchell."
Shut up. Please be quiet. Yeah. But I can tell you right now that I do like where this went, because with the elimination of that tax stamp, and we were talking about that when I came up there and was on Michael's show. Now it's no longer a tax because it's existing, but it's not really a tax is what it really was, because you have to have a fee associated or a number associated with that. It gives you standing in court and an array of organizations that are pro-gun and pro-Second Amendment have filed lawsuits. They've teamed up, and it's kind of like all hands on deck. This is the battlefield now in the federal courts. We do understand that it's probably going to be upheld that it's still legal in some of the lower courts. But I think once it gets to the Supreme Court, and there's been some cases go there, and they've ruled because of different reasons that it was still, because of the fee, was still a valid constitutional item. Well, with that fee gone, that changes everything. It can fall under Bruin. It can fall under Heller. I think you're going to see a lot of changes in these court battles, which I'm glad to see. And I think it's the only way you get rid of the actual NFAs now is to challenge it in court. We'll do what the liberals do. We'll play their game and we'll go to court.
There you go. Sneak this one real quick. Santa Monica store owner fatally shoots robber in self-defense. That's why you should carry.
Yes, that is exactly why you should carry. California has horrible gun laws. This particular store owner arranged some kind of a deal where they're going to have an after-hours sale with a customer. Someone arranged it. They decided to barge in the back door and basically assault the store owner. Store owner drew the legally owned firearm that they had, shot the intruder, fatally wounded him, protected the man and his family. When I looked into this, he actually lived above his store, so it was an intrusion in his home as well. And that's our happy ending chronicle for the weekend. And in California. So, hey, Governor Newsom, remember, concealed carry is legal. It should be legal, and it saves lives.
There's a reason they're calling him Governor News Scum, but I'll just leave that one alone.
There you go.
Clay Peterson, Guns in the 701. Check him out on YouTube. What's the Wednesday night, right?
Yeah, every Wednesday night.
That's during my nap time. I don't get to check it out till later. So
7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central. Of course, you can find everything on the iHeart app or on iHeart.com. Check us out because we got everything listed there.
All right, Clay. Have a great weekend. Take care.
You too. Thanks. We're going to go watch some fireworks tonight and enjoy the weekend. So we'll catch you later.
Fantastic. 8:53, and see some birds.